What is up, people? BP here. And if you are wondering why there's this crazy noise in the background, that is my window AC unit. And you may be asking yourself, Brian, why the hell do you have a window AC unit? This is 2021. Well, my friend, I'm glad you asked, because if you knock a woman up in your early 20s and you pay child support for the rest of your life, you too could be living in the hood like I am, with burglar bars and everything, my friend, and getting questionable looks from the neighbors like, why is he here? Yes, that could be you, my friend. But the good thing is, the neighbors like me, I like them, and my house is paid for. So yeah, that's badass in and of itself. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at some tanker explosions. Let's get to the goods, right? Let's cut the bullshit and get to the goods. So I think another question you may be asking yourself is, Brian, why does your haircut look like shit? Well, to answer your question, my friend, is because it does look like shit. The reason for that is because I don't feel like paying $30 a month for a freaking haircut. I don't know about you, but I don't have that kind of money. So I'd rather just cut my hair my own self. So yeah. I know it looks ridiculous, but don't judge me, because I won't judge you for your hair looking ridiculous on your bad hair day. All right, let's check this little video out. This first tanker explosion happened in Italy. You see this shit freaking crashed. All right, so he just crashed his tanker, caught flames, but it's not over yet. Okay, so anytime you come across a tanker on fire, remember this one word: run. Okay, run for your freaking life, because if you don't, there's a very good chance you'll be incinerated to freaking ashes. Okay, now these people kind of got the right idea on the right-hand side, and the people on the left are just like, oh, everything's hunky-dory. It's just another day on the freaking highway in Italy. And they're like, no, we got to get the hell out of here. That shit's not good. And to be honest, you have no idea how much time you got before this thing blows. And it's like a nuclear explosion. This guy's just like, you're making me late for work. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. That was insane. Freaking, I think you could see the shockwaves of that. I mean, look at this guy. I'm just here for the show, guys. I'm just here for the show. Boom! Devastation.
Oh, extraordinary! Look at all the body parts! Someone get me a bag!
Okay, now if that wasn't enough for you, let's check some more out. There's a couple more I want to show you. And a little story I'll tell you is, a few years ago, about 8 years ago, there was a 747 crash in Afghanistan. And back when I was in the military, I remember hearing about it through the grapevine. And is this it? I think this is. No. We don't want Zupu or whatever this is. Oh, gosh. Bigger balls. What? Are you telling me I can have bigger balls? Hell yeah, dude. Sign me up. I need freaking big balls. Dude, if I could increase anything on my body, it would definitely be my dick and balls. Like, where do I get this stuff? Okay. Sorry. No, that's not the one we want. Okay, so we want to go back to 747. Let's see. Freaking tanker crash. No, what is it? Crash RT. I think that was the. Okay, that's the one I want. Anyway, so I remember I was in Afghanistan in 2012, and then the next year we had this plane crash. Well, the reason for it was because they had. Sorry. Why is this on my screen? Come on. Dear God. No. I'm sorry. So, like, the next year, we had this plane crash, but that's because they overloaded it with cargo. It was like way too heavy, and the pilot, I guess, didn't take off right, and it ended up stalling midair. As you can see, it's stalling, and anyway, it crashes and everybody dies. So I later saw this on the news, and I started asking my friends, like, hey, were you guys there? And a couple of them were like, yeah, we were there. We saw it. One of my friends was like, I loaded the plane, and literally it crashed right in front of my eyes. So, yeah, that shit sucked. But, yeah, I mean, tragedy strikes when you least expect it. Anyway, so that was not like the badass explosion I was trying to show you guys. That was pretty sick. God rest their souls. Okay, now there's a couple more I wanted to show you guys that I thought was pretty badass. Like this one, nobody dies, thank God, I don't think. So it's not as like shocking, I guess. This one's like a mild explosion for the faint-hearted. Okay, so if you find a tanker like this, dude, and it's on fire, yeah, you don't want to be anywhere near that shit. Like, get the hell out of there. You think? Like, I don't want it to be too loud because, I mean, the freaking wind noise is just horrible. Guys, trying to put it out with water is just not going to work, okay? The military drops bombs filled with fuel. And that's the reason for those big-ass explosions. So don't... Why would you think this tanker that's got like 100 more gallons of... Hundreds and hundreds of more gallons of fuel, it's going to like do anything less than a bomb explosion? Like... Look at this shit.
Oh my God.
Like, I would not be anywhere near that. It's like watching a horror movie, and you know the guy's going to get freaking eaten alive or something, and you're trying to tell him, like, dude, no, don't go there. And they're like, no, but I just want to see. I want to get a better look. And you're like, this guy's a dumbass. He's going to die. It's going to blow. Just wait. Now, it probably is not going to blow like the other one we just saw. But, I mean, if you're that close to the explosion like he is, you're very... Yeah, just, I mean, you're going to be burned. If you're this close to it, and he's like 50 yards away... That heat is so powerful, it will burn your skin. It'll be like the worst sunburn you'll ever have. And there's a very good possibility that something like this could blow up and actually kill you. So I know it looks like he's far away from it, like in a safe distance, but he's really not. He needs to get like way, 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 way further away. Look at that shit, man. Look at those flames, dude. They're freaking huge. I mean, imagine going to your buddy's house and his bonfire is like this gigantic. You're like, dude, this is the best freaking bonfire I've ever seen. How did you do this? He's like, easy, man. I just freaking hijacked a tanker. Yeah, no, the cavalry's arriving a little too late, man. You guys, like, oh my gosh, you guys dropped the ball here. Wow. I mean, that's pretty much it. There's one last one I wanted to show you. It's like, I don't know, 70 cars destroyed. I don't know how many cars it was, but it was pretty gruesome. So it's this one here. Okay, more ads. Okay, let's skip that. All right. Look at this.
one of the busiest routes in Lagos, but the absence of vehicles
Oh, sorry.
is
Sorry.
wrong. There's been a fire just after the Otedola Bridge, but this time the scale is overwhelming.
Look at this shit. Like literally, like 100 cars were incinerated. People died.
Then just meters away, all to catch a glimpse of the carnage.
This is probably the worst I've ever seen. Even though, like, you don't actually see the explosion per se, but
Officials
you kind of
say
see the
fire was
after
caused
effects.
by
I mean,
this fuel tanker, which fell over, and what happened next can only be imagined.
look at all those cars.
As
Those
at the
people
time
were
of this report,
burned
at least 50
to
cars
death.
had been burnt, with 9 bodies recovered.
Okay, so nine people
Officials say
perished.
operations are still ongoing. The emergency response team is also battling with the typical situation when accidents happen.
That's probably like the worst way to
Recovery
go.
Operations continue. The state of roadworthiness of vehicles, especially tankers, has once again been brought to the fore. Efforts need to be redoubled in this regard to avoid a recurrence of this tragedy.
Okay, my question is, why is society still using fossil fuels to power engines? Like, we have solar power, we have electricity. Do we not understand the magnitude of the problems that we're facing with gasoline engines, diesel engines? I guess there's really there's really not a better replacement for these engines yet. But you would think with man's ingenuity and his intelligence, we would have better technology, but I guess we don't, man. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to show y'all. It is, kind of fascinating in a sense, kind of scary, But yeah, if you're the CIA watching this, just so you know, this is for entertainment purposes only and not for anyone's ideologies, or I don't want anybody getting any ideas. That's the thing, because guess what? I'm just a lowly old delivery driver in the hood, and I don't do shit. Okay, so you guys have a great day.